Okay, guys, I'm back home from St. Louis. If you guys are wanting to know what I did in St. Louis, well, I went to, I don't remember the place, it was like a nature place. I don't remember what it was. It was pretty cool, except for the part where my phone died and I got lost. Yeah, my phone, I forgot, this phone, unlike my older one, it'll die really fast. I usually don't have it down at 5%, but I was trying to tell my mom, I texted her to let her know where I was at, thinking they were gonna meet me there, but I guess because maybe she didn't know my phone was gonna die, I don't know. I was gonna try to call her, but then it died. I was trying to go to this. They have all these sections and all that at this place. I was gonna try to go there and all that, but unfortunately, I could not figure out where the heck this. There's a Chinese and a Japanese flower place and all that there, like an outfitter place. I couldn't get to it because I couldn't figure out where it's at. I eventually found it, but didn't get to go to the Japanese place because it took me so long to get there. It wore me out. So yeah, there's that. That was kind of a nightmare, but I did get to go to a Burger King and got me some stuff here. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because, number one, apparently I did not know they were having How to Train Your Dragon stuff there. So I figured, I have my money from Mamaw and all that, so I figured I would, use some of that to get that. It's like $15, kind of expensive, but it did come with a lot of stuff here, but yeah, I got a Whopper here and all that. It's got Toothless on there, and then it's got the characters on there. It's supposed to be for the live action, movie that's coming out. But it actually has the cartoon characters on it, which is weird. They even got a coloring page in there somewhere, I think. I forget where that's at. Oh yeah, I forgot the buns too. They got red buns, like pretty patties. This location did not take very long to get my food. But, I should have told them no mustard though, darn it. Oh well, I don't really care for mustard, but it doesn't completely ruin the thing for me. I just don't like it too much. I forgot they put mustard on there. Still kind of weird to have a bun like that. Isn't there oh yeah, there's a bun down there too. Kind of looks more orange down there. Well, that one's got a little bit of color on it too, so it's got a little yellow there. That could be just I don't know, it looks more like it's from the bun, not the mustard. I don't know. Let me see what else we got here. Oh yeah, more onion rings in here. I don't know how, they don't taste too bad. It's probably a little bit cold, not as hot or warm because we were in the car for forever. There was a wreck on the bridge, or not on the bridge, on the road. This wasn't on the bridge, this was on the road. Apparently somebody lost half their car, half the front of their car was missing. It wasn't split in half, but the entire front, the front of the car, the head of the car was gone. There was two cars that were, and there's a freaking ton of cops there. There was even a little mini cop car, which are very, very hard to come across now. This one had a black, a black car up there. Most of the time you'll see policemen, or women in, in actual vans, so it's hard to come across those anymore, but I will say the vans look a little bit more goofy, but I guess it makes sense if you're gonna arrest people. It'd probably be better to have, the newer stuff there, or not even arrest, if people need a ride or something, you know, or I think sometimes they can give you a ride if you have an emergency, you know, like if you're having a heart attack or something. I think they can. I know there's technically the ambulance, but I think they could do that too, I think, depending on where you're at. Oh, there's like two cars that were freaking, like, it looked like they were racing each other. I don't know, they were like, freaking, they were flying down the damn road. They were all flying down the road, and it was freaking crazy. I don't know if that's one, because it was a white car and one got hit, so, and I think it just happened, so I don't know, but I did get to go to the Burger King. I was going to talk about the Burger King. This one was actually a Blue Roof Burger King. Yeah, there's still a few in St. Louis. There's actually another one we drove by there too, because I wasn't sure, because it said temporary closed. I've seen a lot of people do videos of abandoned Burger Kings on YouTube. A lot of them say they're temporary closed, but they're actually closed down. You know, there's this YouTuber, Wally B, that does that, you know. But there was another one there, and it looked like it had a car there, or a few. It looked like it was lit up inside, too. Sometimes these places, I guess, are lit up, you know, inside, but it looked like it was open and all that, so maybe they just forgot to change that. I don't know. To be fair, though, if I look on Google Maps, sometimes it'll say there's a Sears still in Fulton. If you guys don't know what a Sears is, they were once a very big chain, and they went bankrupt and closed most of their locations down. Only, I think, 8 remain in the U.S. Apparently, they're still in business, though, and on the phone, because I was showing off that stuff, and actually called them. Apparently, they're still in business. So, yeah, I don't know, it's kind of weird, but I do want to get back to showing off more restaurants, but that's crazy, though, that's still there. That said, though, this location, though, they did kind of, it is pretty messy, and they're not, and the building looks a little bit rough, but it's not like super duper rough. I've seen some really rough buildings, but it's just crazy that I found like 2 of them there, and all that. Now there's actually a third one, but I've heard it was really being remodeled, or they were gonna tear it down. So I don't know if it's still there or not. I tried to call the other one, but it wasn't answering. So that's the thing, though, too. There's a lot of times where they don't ever answer the phone, but they're still there. I had that happen with Radio Shack too, and usually if they're closed down, they usually it'll immediately go to voice message. So I don't know, but that's pretty cool. I got that, and also I guess I got a little Burger King, or, How to Train Your Dragon, Burger King hat. I don't really plan on to go see the movie unless somebody else goes to see it. But I'm kind of not really wanting to see it in the theaters. I don't really care for the live action remakes too much, but But I mean, this one could be good because DreamWorks really hasn't made any live action remakes before. But I don't know. But there's one more thing I want to showcase, if I can find it on under onion ring. Or I'm hungry. I have not eaten, literally, like I said, I have not eaten because I was waiting to go home to do this. So, it should be somewhere under. Oh, wait, I know where it's at. My backpack. Alright, hang on. God, there's like a lot of grease there too. But check this out. Got a picture there. Now they had different ones, but I just wanted one of them. I did grab another one for like Magnolia and the siblings. I don't know why I keep doing that stuff because they kind of act bratty, but and I'm just trying, I guess, trying to win them over, I guess, because I feel like a lot of times they fight with each other because they don't get along. So I'm trying not to stir up more trouble, but surprisingly they weren't too bad on this trip. But I mean, I guess minus the nature place because Magnolia was freaking cussing constantly throughout the whole entire thing there. I'm like. I was actually just like cussing while I was recording it because I was recording the plant place, but I was stopping because my phone was getting low on space. It was at 5%, and I had to I was trying to call, I was getting ready to call and all that, and I didn't think it was gonna die that fast because I was gonna go find the place and then get there, but it still took me like forever to go there. Apparently, other people were having the same problems, but I don't know. But I'll show off that stuff later too, because it's in that white bag there. But I'll show that off later. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Also, this what is that? It's like a seed, I think, from this bun. That is orange Hi-C. Yeah, I could not get the machine to work. Like it kept messing up, and like half the drinks were gone. It was pretty bad. Staff there seemed kind of, a little bit grumpy too, but they weren't like completely disrespectful. And I've been to some restaurants where they're very disrespectful, but of course I got it to go and all that, but I don't know. But I had to have the bathroom unlocked too, because of that part of St. Louis is pretty bad. It's like no receipt there either. They didn't give me a receipt. Shoot, I don't know where the heck this would be at then. I mean, they gave me that, but that's like a sticker. I gotta remember to start asking for receipts. I mean, I'm just used to them giving me receipts, so I never think to ask. But, yeah, there was like mostly, well, I mean, actually all the employees that are like black people and all that, because I think it's because it's a different part of, town and all that, so. I mean, I've been to restaurants with all white people. I've been to some with pretty much Asian people. Actually, I think, there's there's this gas station this gas station in Holt Summit. And there's like one white person working, and the rest of them are like, I think, Hispanic or Mexican. So it's pretty interesting, but I mean, there wasn't like a lot of people working there too, so I don't know, but it doesn't bother me. I just find it interesting, but yeah, I think that there was I heard there was a tornado that hit St. Louis, and I don't know if that's in that area because it was kind of already crummy, I think, by the looks of going on Google Maps, but it looked like there was trees that fell over and all, not a lot, but a lot of buildings, so yeah, I think that was where the tornado might have been at, so I was hoping it didn't knock that, Burger King over. It didn't, but that said, though, I'm going to go ahead and let things go from here. I will see you all later. Bye-bye.